Every Halloween, carved pumpkins with eerie faces light up porches and windows. These glowing jack-o'-lanterns are a staple of the spooky season. But have you ever wondered where this tradition began? The history of jack-o'-lanterns is as captivating as the carvings themselves. Originating from ancient customs, these lanterns have a rich past. Before pumpkins, another humble vegetable took center stage. So, let's journey back in time to discover the roots of this haunting tradition. Before pumpkins became the norm, turnips were the original jack-o'-lanterns. In Ireland, people carved these root vegetables to ward off evil spirits. The rugged texture of turnips made them challenging to carve, but this added to their spooky appearance. These lanterns were placed in windows and doorways to protect homes from wandering souls. The eerie glow of a carved turnip was a common sight during Samhain, the Celtic festival that inspired Halloween. The transformation from turnips to pumpkins happened later, but the essence of the tradition remained. The turnip legacy is a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of early Irish customs. The legend of Stingy Jack is a chilling tale that has been passed down through generations in Ireland. It is a story that sends shivers down the spine and makes one think twice about the choices they make. This eerie legend explains the origins of the jack-o'-lantern, a symbol that has become synonymous with Halloween. Jack was a cunning and deceitful man who tricked the devil himself, a feat that not many could boast of. His cleverness, however, was matched by his greed and selfishness. According to the story, Jack invited the devil for a drink, but didn't want to pay for it. He was always looking for ways to get something for nothing. He convinced the devil to turn into a coin to settle the bill, but Jack kept the coin and trapped the devil in his pocket, using a silver cross to prevent him from changing back. When Jack eventually died, he was denied entry to both heaven and hell. His life of trickery and deceit had left him with no place to call home in the afterlife. The devil, true to his word, wouldn't take his soul. Jack's actions had sealed his fate, leaving him in a state of eternal wandering. Instead, Jack was left to wander the earth with only a burning coal to light his way. This coal was a reminder of his misdeeds and the darkness that followed him. He placed the coal inside a hollowed-out turnip, creating the first jack-o'-lantern. This lantern served as both a guide and a warning to others, a symbol of Jack's eternal punishment and the consequences of a life lived in deceit. Stingy Jack's deal with the devil had eternal consequences. Jack, known for his cunning and deceit, managed to trick the devil not once, but twice. However, his cleverness came at a great cost. Forever trapped between worlds, Jack roamed the earth with his turnip lantern. Denied entry to both heaven and hell, he was left to wander in the darkness, his only light coming from the carved turnip he carried. This image of a wandering soul became a powerful symbol in Irish folklore. It represented the consequences of living a life of trickery and deceit, and the eternal punishment that awaited those who did. The eerie glow of Jack's lantern was thought to be a warning to others about the dangers of making deals with dark forces. It served as a reminder that no matter how clever one might be, there are always consequences to one's actions. Jack's fate was a cautionary tale, teaching people about morality and the consequences of deceit. Storytellers would recount his tale to warn others, ensuring that the lessons of Jack's life were not forgotten. His story was passed down through generations, becoming a central part of Halloween lore. Families would gather around the fireplace, sharing the tale of Stingy Jack and his eternal wandering, keeping the legend alive. The haunting image of Jack with his lantern served as a reminder of the thin line between the living and the dead during the Samhain festival. This ancient festival, marking the end of the harvest season, was a time when the boundary between worlds was believed to be at its weakest. The story of Stingy Jack also highlighted the cleverness and trickery that humans could use against even the most powerful beings. Jack's ability to outwit the devil himself became a testament to human ingenuity and resourcefulness. People carved faces into turnips to mimic Jack's lantern, hoping to keep wandering spirits at bay. This tradition eventually evolved, and turnips were replaced by pumpkins, giving birth to the modern-day jack-o'-lantern. The tradition of carving turnips traveled across the Atlantic with Irish immigrants. When they arrived in America, they found a new vegetable that was perfect for carving the pumpkin. Pumpkins were larger, easier to carve, and more more abundant than turnips. This made them an ideal replacement for the traditional lanterns. The bright orange color of pumpkins also added a festive touch to the Halloween season. The use of pumpkins quickly caught on in America. The larger size of pumpkins meant that they could be easily hollowed out and lit from within. The jack-o'-lantern continued to be a symbol of protection and a tribute to the legend of Stingy Jack. The arrival of Irish immigrants in America brought many traditions, including Halloween. They brought with them the customs of Samhain, which blended with American culture to create the Halloween we know today. The carving of jack-o'-lanterns was one such tradition that found a new home in America. Pumpkins, native to America, were an obvious choice for this practice. The larger size and easy carving properties of pumpkins made them a hit. Halloween became a time for community gatherings, costume parties, and trick-or-treating. The carved pumpkins, with their glowing faces, became a central part of these celebrations. The use of pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns revolutionized Halloween. The larger size and ease of carving allowed for more creativity. People began to experiment with different designs, creating a variety of spooky and whimsical faces. The tradition of pumpkin carving became a family-friendly activity, enjoyed by people of all ages. Pumpkins became a symbol of Halloween, representing the harvest season and the spooky festivities. As the tradition grew, so did the popularity of pumpkin patches. Families would visit these patches to pick the perfect pumpkin for carving. Pumpkin carving contests became a popular event, with people showcasing their artistic skills. Today, jack-o'-lanterns are a canvas for creativity. People carve elaborate designs, turning pumpkins into works of art. From spooky faces to intricate patterns, the possibilities are endless. Modern technology has also influenced pumpkin carving. LED lights are now used to illuminate jack-o'-lanterns, providing a safer and longer-lasting glow. Social media platforms showcase creative pumpkin designs, inspiring people around the world. The modern-day jack-o'-lantern is a blend of tradition and innovation. Jack-o'-lanterns are more than just Halloween decorations. They are rich with symbolism. The eerie glow of the lanterns represents the thin veil between the living and the dead. The carved faces, whether spooky or whimsical, serve as a reminder of the supernatural elements of the holiday. The tradition of lighting jack-o'-lanterns harks back to the idea of guiding spirits. The light within the pumpkin is thought to lead the way for lost souls, protecting the living from harm. The act of carving a face into a pumpkin is also symbolic. It represents the human attempt to understand and control the unknown. Carving techniques for jack-o'-lanterns have evolved greatly over the years. In the early days, carving a turnip required skill and patience. The tough skin and small size made it a challenging task. With the introduction of pumpkins, the carving process became easier and more creative. People began using specialized tools to carve their pumpkins, including saws, scoops, and etching tools. Today, pumpkin carving has become an art form. Carving kits with a variety of tools and stencils are widely available. The tools and techniques may have changed, but the essence of the tradition remains the same. The history of jack-o'-lanterns is a fascinating journey through time and culture. This iconic symbol of Halloween has roots that stretch back centuries, weaving through various traditions and stories that have shaped its current form. From the rugged turnips of Ireland to the bright pumpkins of America, this tradition has evolved while maintaining its core essence. In Ireland, people originally carved grotesque faces into turnips to ward off evil spirits. When Irish immigrants arrived in America, they found pumpkins to be more abundant and easier to carve, thus transforming the tradition. The tale of Stingy Jack and his eternal wandering adds a layer of spookiness to the practice, making it a perfect fit for Halloween. According to legend, Stingy Jack tricked the devil and was doomed to roam the earth with only a carved-out turnip to light his way. This eerie story has been passed down through generations, adding a ghostly charm to the jack-o'-lantern. The transformation from turnips to pumpkins was a practical adaptation that breathed new life into the tradition. Pumpkins, with their larger size and softer flesh, allowed for more elaborate and creative designs, making the carving process more enjoyable and accessible. Irish immigrants brought their customs to America, where the pumpkin became a symbol of the Halloween season. This cultural exchange enriched the American Halloween experience, blending old world traditions with new world resources. The creativity unleashed in modern pumpkin carving reflects the dynamic nature of this beloved practice. Today, pumpkin carving has become an art form, with intricate designs and even competitions showcasing the skill and imagination of carvers. Today, jack-o'-lanterns are more than just decorations. They are a testament to the enduring appeal of Halloween. Families and communities come together to carve pumpkins, creating a sense of unity and shared tradition. The eerie glow of a jack-o'-lantern continues to light up the night, reminding us of the rich history and spooky fun of Halloween. The flickering light serves as a beacon, guiding trick-or-treaters and adding a magical ambience to the Halloween night. The flickering light of a jack-o'-lantern is a beacon of tradition, creativity, and connection. It symbolizes the blending of old and new, the merging of cultures, and the timeless joy of Halloween. As we carve our pumpkins each year, we participate in a ritual that has been passed down through generations, keeping the spirit of Halloween alive. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of jack-o'-lanterns, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories to light. Happy Halloween!